Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. This evening I'm having a look at the donor locomotive to see what state it's in, and it's not in a very good state. Meaning, technically, so first of all, these are the main wheels with the pistons, okay, with the connection rods. And in this case here, for some reason, the bolts that stick in here at the back were not pushed in properly. These are very, very rusty. I took them out. I'll give them a good clean. I'll put them in lighter fluid to steep, and I'll give them a good clean with lighter fluid and also with the fiberglass pencil, because they're a real disaster even with a wire brush. Okay, so of course these were not pushed in properly. Whoever dismantled this locomotive had no idea how to do it, sadly, for the fate of the locomotive, which is not really in very good condition, because we know that there are missing steps here, missing steps over there, etc, etc, and I've already cannibalized the ballast for that locomotive there. Okay, so what could be done with this locomotive? The motor is a runner, because I tested it with a controller the other day and it works, but it's in a very sorry state of corrosion all over the place, and this has picked up something with the magnet. The magnet's still very strong. Let's try and not. Okay. The magnet's good. It's a good motor. It just needs a good clean outside. I'll give it a good clean. I'll clean it all up. And what I did, there goes my pointer, meaning the pliers. We'll use something else. We'll use a toothpick. Okay. Right, what did I do this evening? I removed the motor, first of all, and I removed all the pickups. Here they are. You can see here there are the wire sprung pickups with the respective screws, and one of the wiper pickups, which is there. You can actually see it. I'm putting it against the white background. You can see there's a wiper pickup there. This one here, the solder just gave way. The cable just came off. Here's the two screws, and these are the two wire sprung wire pickups that I was thinking to screw them on and fit them on the rear wheels of this locomotive that only picks up from the centermost wheels, this older design. The problem is that one of them is at the right length and one of them is more worn down, so I doubt that it would reach the rearmost wheels. So I think I might drop that idea, but even so, I'm keeping them because this is the right length. This one here, you can see it's shorter. If I ever come across another such locomotive going cheap because it's missing parts, it could make 2 out of 1, you never know. Or if anybody ever wants to contact me, I have to put my contacts visible. We'll see how to do this for repairs and things. I'm more than willing, and spare parts are always very important. So electrical components are going to be set aside in this little plastic bag, and I'll make a little box of these things. So on the motor and lighting assembly, I'm going to salvage the whole complete assembly of light bulb holder and cables, which are already cut to the right length, from this motor, and transplant them on my open cab 04OTA that doesn't have rear lighting. So this will all be going in. I'll have to desolder that. That'll be a job we'll be doing in the next days. Might even do it on camera, and we'll see. Camera on the phone. And I think what I'm going to do with this locomotive, I'm going to turn it into a dummy locomotive, meaning a non-motorized runner, and use it for double heading or for the like, so that I can do some double heading without having extra draw on the controller, and that's it. So this is probably what I'm going to do with this locomotive. And so the only thing that I have to source are some small nuts that fit. Of course, now I've succeeded in dropping the tweezers on the floor, so we'll just use the pliers to pick them up. These here, these bolts here stick right through the wheels, these wheels down here, okay, and they're caught by the wheel, and I have to source some small nuts that'll fit the diameter of this screw to be able to fit all the connection rods back in position. Whoever dismantled this lost said nuts, and that's it. But as you can see by the state of affairs, this locomotive has been in a very, very, very unhealthy environment for a metal object. Look at the corrosion on the drive shaft, and there's even a kind of dusty corrosion on the aluminium, an aluminium pulley. This has been subject to enormous level of humidity. Even here on the motor pulley, you can see there's kind of dusty aluminium oxide now, and the state of the rust around here on the motor. The motor is very good, the motor and the magnet's very strong. So I think this is what's going to happen with this locomotive. Anyway, that's just a quick update. I'm just going to screw everything together, and then when I've got time, I'll actually look for some nuts to fit and to be able to reassemble it as a rolling non-motorized locomotive, so that we can actually, probably I'll even remove these absolutely disgustingly decayed traction tires, because of course if it's a dummy locomotive, it definitely doesn't need traction tires to increase drag, especially dirty, very old ones that just make a mess of the track. So we'll see about that. Okay, that's all for the moment, a quick update, and I'm getting on with some work here while not filming, and that's it. If you like the video, you can give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course click the notification bell. And thank you very much for your views and likes, and let's see if we can make this channel grow together. Okay, cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.